Here we go. Investigation number 2. I can't wait. Can't wait. Hey, Shuichi, you got a sec? Huh? What's wrong? Before we start the investigation, there's something I gotta tell you. You're my sidekick from now on. Bitch, please. Your sidekick? I'm more of a scientist kind of guy, so I'm not really cut out for investigations. But that's a good quality to have for an investigation. Duh. Plus, the only stage fit for Kaito Momoda, luminary of the stars, is the universe itself. So I'll leave the details to you. Pave the path for my success. But I don't know what to do as a sidekick. Don't worry about it. I'll make all the tough calls. You just gotta do what I say. He loves to make decisions on his own, doesn't he? So,
leave it to me.
I'll take full responsibility. Since you're my sidekick, there's nothing to worry about.
Huh?
Hey?
Got it.
Alright, let's get started. First, we gotta check the Monokuma file.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Kaito making me a sidekick like this? Could it be? I'm scared. I try hard not to be, but I'm scared. I can't stop thinking about the pain and sadness that comes if I reveal the truth. That's what I'm afraid of. Is he trying to help me?
Hey!
Hey, what's the matter? Let's check the Monokuma file already.
Okay.
Right. At Kaito's behest, I looked over the Monokuma file. The victim is Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. The body was discovered in the gym. The cause of death was drowning. His body was consumed by piranhas until only his bones remained. So he definitely drowned to death. But... wait. Interesting. What made the piranhas go crazy? Because I'm starting to think he was already dead. And he was in the tank with the piranhas beforehand. And then maybe when he dropped into the other tank, that's when they, ate him. Why didn't they eat him up in the top tank, though? Maybe he's, like, wrapped in something? I mean, he is handcuffed, for after all. That's part of the question I have is... But if he dropped in there with Himiko, there must be some way Himiko does her trick where she wouldn't have noticed him dropping in. I don't know. I'm probably asking too many questions right now about the death part, but I'm thinking where he was when he dropped into the tank, like how he dropped in, is going to be an important point later. And I'm thinking he was probably in the tank with the piranhas above. So anyway, yeah. No other injuries can be confirmed at this time. Okay. Okay.
Come on, man.
What? There's less written here than before. I've got a bad feeling about this. The time of death isn't written here. Yeah, see? That matters.
Remember.
The previous Monokuma file indicated Rantaro's time of death, correct? Yep. The victim is Rantaro Mami. It doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. The victim's body was discovered in the library. Estimated time is 9:10. Victim is subjected to blunt force trauma. Blah, blah, blah. 9:10. But the Monokuma file this time doesn't indicate a time of death.
What?
Did Monokuma mess up?
No.
No. This was intentional. Monokuma told us that he wouldn't give us any information that would reveal the culprit.
But
Thinking about it that way, it implies that the information would be damning evidence for the culprit, so when he died matters. So that means the key to this case is the time of death.
Well done.
Ha! There you go. I knew I picked a good sidekick. There's one more thing in the Monokuma file that catches my eye. Ryoma's cause of death. It says drowning, but if that's the case, we might be able to unravel the case from there. Alright. I think I'm on the right track with the whole maybe he was in the other tank the whole time. Anyway, alright. Alright, now that we're done with the Monokuma file, we can get started on the investigation. My first command to my new sidekick is... investigate everywhere and find clues that will lead us to the culprit. He's pretty commanding, as I expected. Okay, before I get started on this is a big-time mirror back to Danganronpa 1. If you remember, on the second case of Danganronpa 1, someone made Makoto his sidekick. His name is Byakuya. And the whole time, it made it seem like Byakuya was going to be the one that did that kill. And he even kind of sort of convinced everybody in the trial that he did it. And then he was like, nah, just kidding. I did move the body, though, and strung her up. Yeah, remember that? Have we talked about that? Have we brought that up in a while? Byakuya took a young dude, we'll call him a dude, and strung him up like he was killed by an actual murderer. That's fucked up. I can't believe he did that shit. And he did it all in the name to expose Genocide Jack. That was fucked up. I was so fucked up just thinking back on that. Rip Chihiro, for real. Alright, well anyway. Where do we even start? Let's just start with looking at the dead body. Or the whole situation, whatever. Anyway, it's the large water tank from the escape trick. The glass is broken, it's in bad shape.
Come on, man.
Did you guys really need to break the glass? Everything's soaked now.
But
Well, if we had left Ryoma's body there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate.
That's right.
I guess it would have taken too long to just empty the whole tank with a bucket.
okay.
It was a lot of cleanup, but at least we can investigate the tank now. There might be a clue around here. I should take a closer look.
Got it.
Yeah, you right. I know I'm right, bitch. Anyway, because we broke the glass, there isn't much of anything left in the tank. But I should investigate the area thoroughly. There's bound to be something. Alright, well let's start with handcuffs, because they're there. Handcuffs? Why are there handcuffs here? Still locked, and there are small scratches on them. The cuffs appear to be stainless steel, but so not too hard to scratch. They must have been scraping against something hard or sharp.
Huh?
What are those handcuffs? Were they in the tank? But I've never seen handcuffs in the warehouse. Where'd they come from? That's true. There weren't any in the warehouse, so where did they come from? If they weren't any in the warehouse, another place that might have handcuffs is... Could it be he's a prisoner? Ryoma's lab wasn't just for the ultimate tennis pro, but also for the ultimate prisoner. So perhaps some element of that was in his lab as well. Oh, okay. I guess we'll have to check his lab out. We're definitely going to check the magic lab, because there could have been handcuffs there for sure. Alright, glass panel. There's a square pane of glass at the bottom of the water tank. It doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are far more random than this. It's nearly impossible for the broken water tank to produce such a perfect square of glass. Then what exactly is this pane? Square glass pane. It's from the above tank. Duh. At least that's... Or... Actually... Was it though? Possibly. Possibly. Here's how I'm imagining it. Piranhas dropped out. There was a pane of glass between Ryoma's body and the piranhas, and that's what that piece of glass is. But how did nobody notice that glass falling? Maybe they did, and we just didn't get to see it. I don't know. That's what I'm imagining right now, anyways. All right, let's check the glass out. Fragments of the broken glass water tank have been piled up. There are so many tiny pieces. Gonta and Tenko certainly didn't hold back when they threw Kibo at the glass. They certainly did not. Bucket. It's a bucket full of piranhas. Gonta said that he picked up all the piranhas and put them here. I can't believe Gonta would do that with his bare hands. Wait. Yes, I can. When I think that Ryoma's inside their stomachs, I don't even feel like eating them. Why would you even consider eating them in the first place? Only the strong can survive in this world that Atu created.
Amen.
The least we can do is pray for Ryoma's soul so that he may enter Atu's kingdom.
Come on, man.
Can he really go there looking like this?
But
Those piranhas sure were a miraculous mystery. Maybe Atua was behind those videos too.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
I
I noticed it right as the show started.
what a surprise.
I feel like there were more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing.
No.
More piranhas?
Huh?
What? Did they multiply overnight? There's no way they could reproduce that fast. But compared to yesterday, the piranhas look super crammed into that tank. Ah, so they looked more crammed together because there was extra glass in. Oh, okay. So I think I'm calling that almost exactly.
Dear.
The water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many more piranhas there were.
Oh my.
But anyway, it was super crammed.
What a surprise.
Super crammed. Jeez, we get it. More piranhas than yesterday. Might be something to that. Yeah, they seemed crammed because they were all shoved up against some glass, you know? Actually, how it probably was is the glass was like this way. So like piranhas were on one side, Ryoma was on this side. I was thinking it was like this, and it dropped. But no, it makes more sense that it was like this, because then you wouldn't be able to see them from behind. That makes more sense. I think that might be right. Alright. Oops, I didn't mean to click the bucket again. Yeah, shut up. Shut up. We know. Super duper crammed. We get it. Alright, let's check the dead body. Bones. Ryoma's body's nothing more than a skeleton now. Not even a shadow of what he was. Shh, what the heck is this? Hey, is this really Ryoma? I didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it.
Okay.
I'm certain of it, man.
Remember.
Everyone watching the show witnessed it. We saw Ryoma become nothing but bones.
Damn.
I can't believe he just died in such a gruesome way. I guess it doesn't matter how deep I make Kaido's voice now, because Ryoma's fucking dead. I don't have to worry about doing that deep voice anymore.
Well,
The water filled with blood so fast we didn't see the whole thing, thankfully. But this skeleton is unmistakably Ryoma's. Jeez. I know he wanted to die, but he didn't have to actually go and do it.
no.
No, I don't think that's right, Kaito. Ryoma wasn't trying to die, he said as much. He was jealous of us, who wanted to live. Huh? What do you mean he was jealous? I'm positive that Ryoma wanted to join us. That's why he needed a reason to live. So that he could have had the same feelings we do. So that he could have that reason to keep going forward. To fight alongside us. Then he was a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't your reason for living be something simple like good food or your friends? Damn it, that idiot! Damn it, that idiot. Alright, let's check the belongings out. Oh, he seems to have something extra here, right? I see a key and a thing, but there's something else there, is there not? Anyway, Ryoma's belongings are all gathered together. His clothes, his monopad, the key to his room. That's it. If we use this key, we can investigate Ryoma's room. What's in his room to investigate?
Remember.
The motive video. We should find out whose video Ryoma had. Then, you think Ryoma was killed because of that video?
No.
I can't say for certain, but we should check just in case. Although, he might have had my video. If that were the case, I might be a suspect. Well, no point thinking about that now. Indeed. Alright, that's all I wanted to see around the water tank. And we're done there. Let's talk to people. Angie, what you got? Oh, that's right, we need to ask Angie about the stage.
Angie.
Hey Angie, I wanted to ask you some questions about the stage. Yep, I was in charge of all the art. I even built and painted the stage. Then, do you know anything about Himiko's trick? Like how it worked, perhaps?
No?
No, I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. I see. Suppose she didn't tell Angie the secret either. By the way, you asked other people to help you with the preparations, right?
Yep.
Yep, we started the prep work yesterday. Lots of people helped out. Like, when we were starting moving the heavy tank and the stairs from Himiko's research lab.
Yeah.
Me and Kibo helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
And I asked Kirumi to sew the curtains because I hate sewing.
Thanks.
So basically, it's all thanks to Atua that the show is a success.
Ah.
No, it's all because of us. Was it really a success, though? By the way, were the piranhas your idea?
Because.
On its own, the Underwater Escape Act is no different from a normal magic show.
So divine.
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas.
Atua has.
That's what Atua told me. So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? And about the piranha tank and the timer. Those were from Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course.
Yep. According to the piranha's tank's manual, it's synced up with the timer. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically. I see. That means that most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab.
And then?
And right when we finished the prep work, and we're about to take a break, Gonta captured us, so we couldn't rehearse at all.
Jeez.
When Gonta let us go, it was already nighttime, so we couldn't go back to the gym.
You know.
Oh yeah, you can't enter the gym at nighttime.
Yep.
So we decided to come to the gym today before the morning announcement.
Thank you.
Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. Oh, I was so relieved the set was intact. So no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got here. But the time when they weren't here... Anyway. What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident?
But...
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Huh?
What?
Atua has spoken.
You have nothing to worry about.
Huh?
Nothing to worry about?
No.
Nothing can escape Atua's sight, not even the culprit. Atua is a truly divine force to be reckoned with. Angie is starting to sound more and more creepy. Yeah, like a fucking religious cult bitch. Anyway, we're gonna talk to everybody we're just gonna talk to everybody, honestly. Wait, can I not talk to Kirumi? I should investigate the stage. I'm sure there's a clue there. Oh. Okay. Kirumi, what's up with it?
Hey.
You were helping set up the show, right, Kirumi? Did you hear anything about the trick?
I do not agree.
No, I did not hear a word. Furthermore, my help consisted of sewing the banner and curtains. So I do not know the details of her trick.
Well.
I see. Okay, that's it? You got nothing? This is the timer that was counting down the escape trick. I didn't realize it was also a timer to reveal Ryoma's body. Indeed. Okay, what about the ladder? There's a ladder here. I wonder if it was used to set up the show. Apparently it's not important. What about the panel?
Huh?
What's this?
That is.
It is the control panel for the stage lights. It allows you to raise and lower the bat. I see. Apparently that's not important either. Is anything important? Jeez. There's a curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window on the other side.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? You want to check that window out?
Okay.
Yeah, but
Ah,
oh, it's too high to reach. Up to reach, huh? Yeah, it's pretty high. Even higher than the piranha tank. Higher than the piranha tank?
yeah.
That's right. There was a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it. Kaito quickly headed off the stage. He returned carrying the ladder that was set up beside the stage over his shoulder.
Hey, so
But you know, shouldn't the sidekick be the one bringing the ladder?
Thank you.
Yeah, I suppose so. Thank you. After setting up the ladder on top of the stage, I climbed up the rungs.
You can just barely reach the window with this. And if you open the curtain... Oh, the window is open.
if the window's open, does that mean the culprit used it?
Culprit may have gone in and out through this window.
So what's on the other side of the window?
I can't see much, but I think it's the pool.
Okay.
Pool, huh? I heard we had one here somewhere. All right, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
He heard there's a pool somewhere? You mean he hasn't seen the pool yet? Okay.
Oh, wait. What is this?
What's up?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame.
Looks like marks. The window frame has distinct abrasions, perhaps scratched by something. This might be related to the case. I should remember it. Interesting. Marked window frame. Okay. Okay. Maybe he drowned in the pool, and then they just used the whole trick thing to get him. Basically, I'm thinking he was dead before this whole situation even happened. I'm just curious who killed him. Anyway. Too many suspects right now. Too many good ideas. Anyway, I climbed down from the ladder to the stage.
Hey!
You done investigating the window? Then I'll go put the ladder back.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you, Kaito.
Jeez.
Shouldn't the sidekick be doing this? He complained, but he still put the ladder back for me. Yeah, but you're the one that does all the heavy lifting, remember? Anyway, let's examine all the rest of this shit. When I stood on the stage and looked up, the piranha tank was directly overhead. It was set up so that the bottom would open up when the timer had reached 0. The bottom is open now, and the tank is empty. It doesn't look as though it has a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through. Oh. Interesting. It doesn't have a lid. That certainly makes things interesting. And only the front side is glass. The other sides are made of wood. So the piranha tank had no lid, and only the front was made of glass.
Hey, so
All the more reason you could put a glass panel in back of there and hide Ryoma's body behind it. Anyway, oh yeah, that tank was from Himiko's research lab.
Ah,
Hey Kaito, you helped carry supplies for the show, right?
got it.
Yeah, me, Kibo, Himiko, and Angie. It was a lot of work. But I just helped carry it. I wonder how they hung it from here.
You know,
It was a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. It couldn't have been easy to lift.
That is.
It seems this is where the lighting batten for the gym is attached. Ah, Kurumi.
It seems as
The
if
control panel on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the batten. It seems they lowered the batten, attached the piranha tank to it, then raised it again. I never knew lighting battens were sturdy enough to lift a tank like that.
that is correct.
Since it was built to lift heavy objects, it is probably quite sturdy. Okay. Piranha tank added to the thing. I've investigated everything I wanted to on the stage. Okay. We all done here? Then let's go.
okay.
Yeah, okay. Alright, done on the stage. Alright, anybody else we need to talk to? Let's talk to Himiko. My magic was supposed to make everyone smile.
Himiko!
Don't worry, everyone is smiling. I don't think any of us can smile right now, bitch. Himiko, is it alright if we talk about your underwater escape trick? We need to understand how your trick works if we're going to solve this mystery.
What are you saying?
There's no trick to my underwater escape act. It was magic.
come on, man.
You're still saying that? Do you understand the situation we're in?
Stop it.
No matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change. It was magic.
Huh?
but...
I'll protect you.
Okay, time's up. Q&A session's now over. Unless you want to feel the full volcanic wrath of my Neo Aikido. Man, this guard is more strict than the security at idol events. Idol events? Yeah, like your favorite J-pop, K-pop, Japanese idols, you know. Alright, I guess we'll talk to everybody else who helped, like Kibo. Although there are many unknown variables, the first thing we need to make clear is, when was Ryoma murdered? Well, in the middle of the show, obviously. The culprit knew how Himiko's trick worked and took advantage of it to kill Ryoma. In other words, everyone watching the show isn't suspicious. Sorry. Kaito, you didn't attend the show either, did you?
Well, that's...
No, but I'm still not suspicious. I forgot a promise, so I was just eating breakfast.
Of course.
You got it? I'm not suspicious. Yeah, okay. I do not understand how that explanation is supposed to convince me. Kibo does have a point. Indeed. Alright, I guess we'll talk to everybody. Tenko?
Hey, degenerate
If
male.
Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic. Got it? I'll use my Neo Aikido to obliterate any degenerate male who bullies Himiko. But if we don't understand the magic trick, how can we possibly survive the trial? I'm sorry I keep itching my nose, but damn, my nose is itchy. I'm gonna blame it on the sunburn right now. Sunburn itches, man. I never would have imagined such a cruel murder happening at such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
No.
I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. And that reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow.
I see.
So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes? If that's true, did Himiko tell someone? Someone who thinks the trick is actual magic?
Well then.
Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well. Kyo murmured almost to himself, then walked to the back of the stage. Is there anything to investigate backstage? Let's follow him. We should investigate the entire area anyway. We followed Kyo backstage. Okay. I didn't know there was a backstage. Oh my. Okay. There is a rope back here. Interesting. Okay. What? There's a puddle behind the staircase? This isn't a puddle from when we broke the tank. The floor around it is completely dry. Perhaps someone who was wet was here. Doing something?
That's true.
Changing wet clothes?
But
Oh, interesting. But how would you get from the water tank to this space behind the staircase?
could it be?
This may be a vital clue for understanding the underwater escape trick. Could be. Could be. Okay. What about the rope? This is a pretty long rope. Wonder what was this used for? I estimate it is roughly 65 feet in length.
Huh?
You can tell just by looking at it?
But of course.
I am well versed in ropes. I once visited a village where their use was commonplace. When it was time for me to leave, the women of the village all begged me to stay. Oh shit. Were you laying the pipe around there and they didn't want you to go, bro? I find that deeply disturbing, but I have to focus on this investigation. Anyway, what is this rope? Could it be related to the case? Probably. Write it down. No? We're not writing it down? Okay. What about this wall? There's nothing strange about this from behind other than the large size. It's just a normal tank.
I see.
All sides of the tank seem to be made of a special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Very mysterious. How, I wonder, did Himiko escape from the tank?
That's right.
Well, if we figured it out easily, it wouldn't be a magic trick.
However.
I believe that if we figure out the route Himiko took, we will discover how Ryoma got in there. That is true. There is a high probability that they used the same route. Incorrect. That's not a high probability. Anyway, to reveal how Ryoma got into the tank, I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of it. I don't think that's true at all. I think you're thinking too simply there, sir. Anyway, what else is there? There's a staircase, I guess. The staircase goes up to the top of the stage. Inspecting it closely, I can see that some places on the side are wet. That might have something to do with the puddle next to it. Okay. I've investigated just about everything to do with the stage, but I still don't know how the trick was performed.
Hey, so...
Hey, how long are we going to investigate here? We still got to find the culprit, you know. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I know. I know.
Kaito.
Wait, Kaito. Kaito. Okay, well, we haven't talked to everybody yet. Let's just finish talking to literally everybody.
Hey!
Hey, Flemwad, there's stuff that I need you to tell me. That's not a very polite way to ask someone for something.
You know.
It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gonta captured you guys last night. The hell was that all about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened.
Got it.
Oh yeah, tell me too. I was also running, so I still didn't know what went on. How did Miyu escape from Gonta? She's not strong enough to fight him.
Why, you...
Chop chop, you slimy shit! Well, I suppose you could say that Gonta was tricked into kidnapping us? The first ones to get captured were Kibo, Kyo, Tsumugi, Tenko, and I. Himiko and Angie were brought in later. From the gym, right?
Okay.
Exactly, and Kokichi left the room after around 9 p.m. So they must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that.
If I remember correctly...
We were all forced to participate in Gonta's insect meet and greet. We were freed about an hour into nighttime around 11 p.m.
I see.
So from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., everyone there had an alibi. And then those people without an alibi are me, Kirumi, Maki, and Ryoma. I see you've learned what an alibi is thanks to the previous incident. But what the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit?
Why?
By the way, Miyu, how were you able to get away from Gonta?
What?
Shut up my boobs, okay?
Um...
I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that.
Huh?
Secret woman weapon? Oh, you don't know? Maybe she'll use it on you later, bitch.
Wait!
Hey, what's a secret woman weapon? Is she trying to laugh it off?
Come on, man.
Shuichi, let's just leave her be. Listening to her will just tire you out.
You're right.
You're probably right. Perhaps it's better to get the truth out of her at the class trial. Okay. Insect meet and greet on the list. Got it. Alright. Tsumugi, anything? If Himiko doesn't tell us how the trick works, we won't know how Ryoma was killed, right? But with the way she is, how do we convince her?
Could it be?
Oh, what if Ryoma was a former apprentice of Himiko's master and vowed revenge on him? And he murdered a lookalike of himself in order to sabotage her show.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's happened before, probably. Okay, sure, Tsumugi, sure. Let's ask Gonta first.
How can this be?
Gonta could have saved him. No, Gonta should have saved him.
What happened?
Gonta, what's wrong? When Piranhas attacked Ryoma, if Gonta had dived into tank, then Gonta could have helped Ryoma, but Gonta got scared. Too scared to do anything.
Gonta,
Sorry. Gonta really sorry.
Come on, man.
A man shouldn't apologize so easily. And even if you had jumped in, they would have just eaten you too.
That's true.
And from what I read in the Monokuma file, you could have saved him anyway, Gonta. Huh? Really? Does it say that in Monokuma file?
You know,
You haven't read the Monokuma file yet?
Gonta
No.
not smart.
Gonta not really understand it. Gonta not smart enough to be helped.
Dumbass.
What are you talking about? If you got time to apologize, you got time to read the file, bitch. If you think you can't help, then work till you can. That's what you can do.
You're right.
That's right, Gonta. You're a huge help. There's some information that only you know, after all.
Huh?
Information only Gonta know?
Remember,
during the show you went up on the stage? That was about 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped, right? Yeah, because Gonta worry about Himiko.
could it be...
Did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No.
No. Gonta see no one in tank. Gonta kinda surprised. Blah, blah, blah. You can't do that. Middle of the show. Blah, blah, blah. That means she was already out of the tank way before.
But you know,
But when the piranhas were dropped and the curtains opened, Ryoma was in the tank, right? Yeah, that's right.
so...
And when did Ryoma get in there? You see when it happened?
Oh,
Gonta don't know. Everyone see Ryoma in tank when piranhas drop in. After that,
Sorry.
sorry, Gonta should have watched tank better.
dumbass.
Like I said, a man shouldn't apologize so easily. Yeah, you right.
You know,
But this is a problem. Now I'm even more stumped. Even if Himiko disappearing was part of the Underwater Escape Act, how did Ryoma get into the tank? Was that part of Himiko's trick? I'm positive that mystery will be an important part of this case. Indeed. Alright, so I pretty much already... I think I got the how Ryoma fell into the main tank down. Anyway, I believe I've investigated everything we need to for now. Well, our investigation's over now, so who's the culprit?
No.
I can't say for certain yet. There are other places I need to investigate.
come on,
What? You still don't know? I never thought detective work would be such work. So where else do we gotta investigate?
That's...
First, the pool next to the gym. They're connected by the window above that stage, so that needs to be looked at.
That's true.
After that, I want to go to Ryoma's room and find out which motive video he had. And then I want to investigate the Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. I've deduced that the handcuffs we found in the water tank probably came from there. Is that everything? Last of all, the Ultimate Magician's lab. I want to know more about Himiko's trick. If we go there, I'm sure we'll find some kind of clue. So, we've still got a lot to do then, huh? Good luck, Shuichi. After all, it's going to be you doing all the heavy lifting here.
You're right.
Right.
Don't screw around.
What do you mean, right? Are you saying I'm useless? Is there a right way to respond to that? Not particularly. Alright. And we're off, my friends. To investigate. Here we go. I'm probably going to start with the Magician's room, because that's the closest thing to here. So there's no shortcut to the pool from here. That I know of, anyways. So we're going to run. So we're going to run. So we're going to run all the way to the Magician's room. To the room. To the room. I'm hoping that we find him. Oh, there's people here already. Huh. So this is Himiko's research lab. What were we going to investigate again? The trick that Himiko used in her magic show. I need to figure out how it worked.
You know...
Well, you say that, but what if that means... What if it was real magic? With no tricks or mechanisms?
That's...
Well, that would be a problem. But it's not just about the trick. I need to ask that guy some questions. Yes, I do. First of all, my question is there a Monokuma in here? I might have to destroy some stuff to find out. Time to smack some shit. Smack some shit up. Smack my bitch up. Going on in there. Going on in there. Smack some shit up. Smack them tits up. Going on in there. Smack my chup. Smack my chup. Okay, let's just talk to him first.
Shuichi.
Hey, Shuichi, did you want to ask me something?
Okay.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. You are my favorite, after all. I mean, I have your underwear, I know. I know. When he says that, it sounds like he means the opposite. It makes me nervous.
Hey.
I do, actually. It's about when we were kidnapped by Gonta yesterday. You snuck into our rooms to steal our moto videos, right? But is that all you were doing? You came back pretty late.
I see.
I see. You want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday. That's a good question to ask. The gym is off limits during nighttime, so Ryoma was probably killed before or after. Which makes nighttime yesterday so suspicious, since everyone was doing their own thing.
Hey!
And what were you doing then? It'd be easier if I just explained step by step what happened while I was out last night. After you regained consciousness, Shuichi, Gonta brought Himiko and Angie. That was about 5 minutes before 9 p.m. Right after that, I left Gonta's lab and headed toward the dorms. I thought I'd be back in an hour, start at nighttime, but something happened.
Huh?
Something happened? Right. When I got to the entrance hall, Kirumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing me on my manners and relationships. Can you believe that? I mean, who does she think she is, my mom or something?
If I remember correctly...
Didn't you ask Kirumi to be your mom earlier?
So mean.
Oh. Wow. She takes the ultimate maid thing seriously. Oh, you want me to be your mom? I'll mom the shit out of you right now then? You don't even know how much you don't want a mom. Anyway, she just kept talking, then finally let me go at 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around.
Huh?
A whole hour? Well, only the first half hour was a lecture. Then we played tag for the other half. She was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave and then...
Please wait.
Stop right there. Our conversation is not over yet. I don't gotta listen to you. You're not worthy of lecturing the ultimate supreme leader. Come on, Miss Maid. Catch me if you can.
That
Is that a request?
So that means...
And then, I guess Kirumi decided to take tag super seriously. I tried my best, but in the end she caught me a little before 10 p.m.
I'm disappointed.
Then she started lecturing me again and then let me go when nighttime started. So do your alibis still hold up, even when she was chasing you around?
Maybe.
We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up. And from 9 p.m. until midnight, both Kokichi and Kirumi have alibis. We gotta correlate that with Kirumi, though. I don't know if I believe yo ass. Also, I accidentally clicked the auto thing. I always do that with my fat fingers. Anyways, after Kirumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. But by the time I returned to Gonta's lab, it was already 11 p.m. Then from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an alibi. Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kirumi was lecturing me.
Huh?
Something odd? I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. That would probably be Miyu. Or Maki. What other girls could there be? There was no other girls that weren't already in the room with Gonta, right? Those are the only two girls that could have been. It could have been. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. I wonder who it was. A girl in her underwear. What the hell is he talking about? Huh.
By the way,
Miyu or Maki? More likely Miyu, but we don't know much about Maki. She's still a mystery. By the way, you didn't get captured by Gonta yesterday, did you, Kaito? Where were you, and what were you doing?
Okay.
I was running around the whole time. I hid in bathrooms, bedrooms, all over the school. I see. Uh-huh. Yeah, Kaito seems pretty suspicious in this whole situation as well. I'm wondering if it's even going to be any of the people who are suspicious in this case, or if it's going to throw us a curveball of somebody completely out of left field. Anyway. What are you doing here, Samugi? Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm plain, but it's plain to see I'm investigating.
Okay.
Is that so?
Hey, so
So, did you find any clues?
I'm
still thinking about that. I don't think you can uncover clues by just by thinking about them.
no.
No. In fact, I still haven't found anything.
Ugh.
Then get to it. Looking around is how you find clues.
But I think that leaving that guy alone is just plain bad.
Samugi gave Kokichi a meaningful glance.
Hey! So I've decided to plainly keep an eye on him. That way, even plain old me can help out.
Plain old me indeed. Sorry, my nose is just not having it today. Alright, let's go ahead and explore the rest of the room. We're probably not done here yet. Birdcage. This is a big cage. I might fit inside. It's nothing to do with the case. Okay. The swords probably don't have anything to do with anything. Several swords. Nothing to do with the case. I'm just gonna let's just examine the damn tank. It's a huge water tank. It looks like the one that was used in Himiko's show.
so
Looks the same as sorry. It looks like the same tank Himiko used in the show. I guess this one was a backup. That's what Himiko told me in Kibo when we carried the tank out of here. Then perhaps if we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the trick. Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switch or mechanism. What's this? Oh, there's a segment of the tank near the top that opens up. But why open up there? Oh wait, perhaps it isn't random. The segment had to open up here. What does that mean? So is that, it's near like the top. Oh. Interesting. I wonder if there's the same hole on the other tank. Maybe. Anyway, anything else we can examine in here? The saw. Huge saw. The invisible box, body song box. The cauldron. Anything else? Can I go? Oh, okay. We could just go. I thought maybe there was going to be some more shit in there. There might have been, but I'm hoping not, because I got a couple of things. A couple of things is good enough for me. We'll know when we hear the ding dong bing bong your investigation is over, I guess. Alright, so next stop will be... What will my next stop be? I guess we'll go to the pool next. And then we'll go to Ryoma's room, and then we'll go to the lab last, I guess. The tennis lab. Tennis lab might be the most intriguing because we're probably going to find the one thing, like something in there that we don't expect. Although I think the pool is probably going to have a weird clue as well. We shall see. Like, there's something in the water already. The heck, man. Well, let's see what the inner tube's doing. Hold on. Oh, and it has like a noose rope on it. Oh my god. There's an inner tube floating in the pool. It looks like a big sturdy rubber one.
I see.
Let me guess, some idiots didn't clean up after themselves. Oh boy, rise and shine, Earthine. Also, I just realized my shirt is starting to glow a lot more, and I'm becoming more transparent. Not that it matters. It's probably just because the lighting in my room went from, you know, a little bit of ambient light to now only my actual room light. Anyway,
Don't look at us! I don't like water. I prefer juice. We get heavier when our cotton absorbs water. It makes losing weight a nightmare.
I want to play in the water with everyone. It sounds fun.
You know, Monodam might be onto something. I kind of want to go in the pool now. Yeah, who cares about losing weight?
You stupid.
You idiots, we're not here to play. We're here to smack these bastards into the pits of hell. We're the Monokubs, the meanest, nastiest, cruelest mascots around.
Dumbass.
If you don't get it, I'll throw y'all into the pool myself.
Oh, please don't!
Monosuke, please stop. Can't we all just get along?
What?
You saying that if we don't get along, I'll end up like Monokid? Maybe. He won't say it though. So wait, why did they show up? I'm confused. So then, it was one of us that put the inner tube there, not the Monokubs. Okay, so they basically were saying that they didn't do it. Well, it doesn't matter. The inner tube probably isn't related to the case. Isn't related to the case? If it were just playing around, then why is there a rope tied to it? What could that be for? That is intriguing. Indeed. We're not gonna, this doesn't count as part of the things? There's also some kind of fabric in the pool, I just noticed. Huh, there's something else floating in the pool. It looks like a little piece of fabric.
Jeez.
It's just trash, right? Nothing to be worried about.
You know.
We're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash.
Okay.
Yeah, but perhaps it's just my intuition, but it does bother me. I should learn to trust it sometimes. My intuition is the ultimate detective. Okay. Probably a piece of Ryoma's clothing, possibly. Anything else to look at? I have no idea. Look at the pool itself, maybe? This doesn't look like a normal school pool, but more like a pool at resort. Still floating in water. Can't see something floating in it. Yeah, we already looked at the floating stuff. I think. Yeah. Those seem to be the only two things in the pool we can examine. Did we talk to this dude one time? So this is the pool. It's not much like a school pool. So that window we investigated above the stage in the gym connects to here, right?
Alright.
Culprit probably got in and out from there. Alright, investigate every nook and cranny. You're not going to do it yourself? Nope. Alright, so this is the window up here. We didn't even do the window yet. Hold on. You can see the gym's window over there. That's the window we investigated from the top of the stage of the gym. I mean, it's pretty high up. You wouldn't be able to reach it with just a ladder.
Okay.
I agree. The ladder only barely reached the window, and it was on the stage. If that's the case, then it might have been hard for someone to have gone through there.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right. Okay. That's it? That's it? Anything else? Diving board. I guess that's it. There's nothing else to examine here. Wait, what about the storage room? This is the pool's equipment shed and the sides just in case. Huh? Is that an electric air pump? I see. You could easily fill a large inner tube with this. There doesn't seem to be anything else worth inspecting. Okay. There's a thing to fill up inner tubes, and there's an inner tube. So, I guess we're done here? Oh, there's still things here. What though? Oh, maybe this window? Building school hub. I want to go somewhere. Most of the windows are blocked off. Okay. Oh, maybe the rules? Some specifications, blah, blah, blah. Oh, what the fuck is Monokuma doing here?
Oh, no jumping into the pool, especially at nighttime.
Whoa, where did you come from?
I mean, jumping itself is fine. If you want to jump in front of a car or train, that's on you.
No.
But the pool is off limits at nighttime. See? No swimming at nighttime.
That would be a violation, right?
If anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. And then that person will be ripped apart by Exizzles.
You'd go that far?
Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart. Yet.
Since that's the case, can we assume that no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime?
Well, at the very least, no one alive.
Ooh. 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 No swimming at nighttime. That might play into this case. Okay. I mean, I knew that. I kind of forgot that was actually a rule, but okay. I did think it would come into the point in one of the cases. Here we are. Anyway. Hey, Shuichi, does this pool really have anything to do with the case? We got all psyched up about it, but it doesn't seem like there are any clues here.
But...
Well, that inner tube is still bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but I still feel like it's related to this case. But you know, if that inner tube is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless. If it was related to the case, why didn't they clean it up? Just leave it sitting out like that? Don't you think that's straight up careless?
No.
No. Even if they wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pole or anything around here that you could use to get that inner tube.
Remember,
the water level's so low you couldn't grab it with. You couldn't grab the tube even if you did manage to bring it closer. Okay. Oh. Do you think that this is someone who doesn't know how to swim? That's why they would need the inner tube to have a rope on it to get to it. Ideas. Anyway. Alright, anyway. Water level slowly couldn't grab the tube even if you managed to bring it closer.
But you know...
Then why not just jump in and fish it out by hand? Oh, that's right. They couldn't get in the water. Couldn't get in the water. Yes, I suppose you could think of it that way. I suppose you could think of it that way. Anyway, well, we can't stay here forever, right? Let's go check out the other places.
All right.
There's no time to waste. Isn't that right, sidekick?
You're right.
Yeah, sure. Somebody who can't swim. Well, honestly, there's only one person we know for sure that can't swim, right? I don't think we've confirmed anybody else can't swim. Well, yeah. Well, maybe. I'm actually not sure that actually leads to one person specifically. There's another person I'm thinking of as well. Possibilities. Possible Kim possibles. Alright, let's go to Ryoma's room. I'm hoping one of the damn Monokuma dolls is going to be in his room. Alright, Ryoma's room is this one. Let's go. Well, I don't see the doll immediately. This is Ryoma's room, huh? So where's this video? I don't see it sitting out anywhere. Maybe you put it in his bookcase? On his bookcase. Kaito opened all the drawers one by one, checking each of them. That's weird. I can't find it anywhere.
You're right.
I see, so we can't find it. That's alright. That's the clue in and of itself. Huh? What do you mean?
Hey!
You see? If we suppose the motive for the crime was in the video, there's a high possibility that Ryoma had the culprit's motive video.
Remember,
if their motive video was left at the scene, they would be immediately suspicious. There's no reason the culprit would leave behind that kind of incriminating evidence. That's true. I'm trying to remember if we had anybody's, like, do we know whose video is whose? The only one we know is that Gonta had Samugi's, right? And then we had Kaito. I don't think anybody else has revealed who had who, right? Those are the only two we know for sure, right? I think so. At least for now.
okay.
And the video is not in the room, which means... So it's just like we thought. That video was the motive.
Okay.
Yes, that's the best explanation I can think of.
That's my side.
Alright. That's just what I'd expect from my top sidekick. Interesting. Oh god. Okay.
Shuichi.
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing.
So,
By the way, I was thinking...
I mean...
Maybe we should all should have watched those videos after all.
Huh?
What? It showed the most important people to us, right?
That's right.
So maybe we should have watched them. Without looking away from the truth.
I mean...
At the time, I agreed with Kibo, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind.
That's right.
And if we were worried about watching them alone, we could have just watched them together. Watch them together?
Got it.
Yeah, we should have gathered together and watched all the videos. Share everybody's motives. Even if it's something you can't bear by yourself, it'd be possible with everyone.
Yeah.
That's what cooperation is, right?
Ah,
That's what Kokichi was trying to do.
Huh?
See, he was inadvertently, on purpose, trying to get everybody to work together. He didn't say it that way, but he was doing it anyways.
hey,
Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in a motive video viewing party of sorts. That's why he forced us into the same room. Do you think that was his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way? Nah, if that's what he wanted, he could have just asked us.
Jeez.
That's what a normal person would have done. But the thing is, he's not normal.
That's right.
Maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. He'd never tell us. That's true. It's impossible to know what Kokichi's thinking. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for once. Could have been. Anything in the closet? I should investigate here as well, just in case. When I opened the closet, I discovered several identical sets of clothes, just like Ryoma wore. Just like my room.
Ah.
Yeah, my closet's like this too. It's packed with nothing but my uniforms. Really? Must be the same for everyone.
That's right.
There's no Cubs pad here, so the culprit must have taken it. Okay. Is there at least a Monokuma thing here? Is there really no Monokuma doll in here? I really thought there was going to be one in here, man. It's a normal bed. Looks like the one in my room. I don't see any cuss pads here. Nothing out of the ordinary. And not even a Monokuma doll to be fucking had, huh? Lame, dude. Lame, dude. Nothing else to examine, huh? I guess not. I don't see a Monokuma in here. I'm checking, make sure I check all the up, down, bottom, left, right, and left corners. Well, alright. I guess we're out of here then. Ryoma's room only revealed one thing. That the monopad is not there. That's unfortunate. What you gonna do? I'm kind of sad right now that I haven't found one of the whatever the Monokuma doll things. Alright, well, whatever. Moving on. We're gonna go back upstairs now, and we're gonna check out the Ultimate Tennis Pro lab, and we'll probably be done. Is there any other lab I wanted to check out? Guess not really. I wonder if going to his lab will lead me to going to somebody else's lab. I don't know. The maid room probably won't help us. Anyway, which way was... Oh, right. We actually have to go over there first. We're not even over there yet. See, that's the maid lab. This will be the bug lab, so we actually have to go up one more flight. I could have teleported, but again, I'm kind of just looking around while we're doing this. So what else is here? There's just the tennis lab here. Was there another lab? Oh yeah, this is where Maki's lab is at, right? Right? This is where her lab is at? Yeah. Oh shit, speaking of which, look who's here. Hello. Huh, what are you doing here, Kirumi? Or what are you doing here? We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present, yes? As she spoke, she glanced towards Maki. Ah, so you're staying with Maki?
Got it.
That's good thinking. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage?
May I?
But of course. Since you are here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I'm questioning everyone in order to determine.
What do you think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? Right before I was kidnapped by Gonta yesterday, around 6 in the evening.
So...
The last time I saw him was way before then. I didn't see him at all yesterday, actually. Then you are fine, Kaito. What's important is that the last time someone witnessed him alive.
hey,
The last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive.
That is correct.
Oh, okay. Gonta was the last one to see him alive at around 8 p.m. yesterday. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him by using his Shikuchi method. So Ryoma was still running around after I got captured.
Yes, of course.
Furthermore, 30 minutes later, Miyu saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonta. In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible.
Yes.
Yes, we at least know that Ryoma was alive until yesterday until around 8 p.m. Okay, that's good to know. I guess maybe I won't have to talk to... I still think I might have to talk to somebody about the naked girl who was walking around. Was it you?
hey,
Maki, what are you doing here? Earlier you said that you weren't going to help us investigate. Were you serious about that?
So what?
You'll be fine even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can't solve this case on your own? That's completely different. This is... That's pretty harsh, but my sidekick is working his ass off. Sidekick.
Got it.
Yep, Shuichi's my sidekick now.
Hey,
Shouldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick.
So...
The dumb one? I'm more of a scientist type of guy, so this stuff really isn't my thing.
well,
Wouldn't being a scientist be helpful for an investigation? Wow, these kids are like, dude, shut the fuck up, man. If you're a scientist, you should be the damn investigator, right?
You know...
More importantly, why have you been here this whole time? Is there a reason?
like I'd know.
Why do you care?
No.
Because it's been bothering me. You've been here ever since this room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one else enters. Yeah, because you don't want to uncover your secrets.
I don't understand.
Is this an interrogation?
No.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just want you to talk to me, Maki. It has nothing to do with this case. Please, just tell me so. If this has nothing to do with this case.
Hey,
It's true that you don't have to help us if you don't want to.
is that all right?
But you should at least cooperate with our investigation.
Because...
Because all our lives are on the line.
Is that so?
Even if I did cooperate, I wouldn't be of any help. Mostly because I've been in here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night to shower, including last night.
Hey,
Then, can I ask you this? Did you see Gonta at all last night? Gonta was searching the grounds last night trying to capture all of us.
why?
How were you able to avoid being caught?
I see.
Gonta did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him, if you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death on your own tongue. That's all. Wow. Okay. So Gonta got scared off by that? Psh, well, I guess he would hold back against a girl. As I listened to Maki's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to leave so badly? What reason did she have for that?
Hey,
Are we done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything. Okay, I'm done here. I'm done here. Huh? You are?
That's right.
Well, her alibi's a little shaky, but I don't think she killed Ryoma. That's what my instincts are telling me.
Hey, so...
But if you remember anything, be sure to tell Shuichi, okay?
I believe in
He's
you.
my sidekick, you know? He's pretty good. In the end, the only thing we were able to get out of Maki was that she was here the whole time. But no one else can verify that testimony. That might be a problem later. Okay. Maki alone, huh? Well, we'll probably get more details on that later, I'm assuming. But what it really means is that we're probably just going to learn more about her. I don't think that's going to reveal anything about the actual what happened. It's just going to like lead us astray a little bit. Because I really don't think Maki did this. If she did, I'll be very, very surprised. That seems like a too obvious of a way to go with somebody who was alone. Anyway, let's do the last thing that we know of to do, and that's go in the tennis room. I really didn't think Maki and frickin' Kurumi would be over there. That's crazy. Alright, let's do it. The Ultimate Tennis Pros Lab. If I'm right, then the handcuffs that were found in the tank came from here. And if the handcuffs came from here, that means the culprit was here as well. They may have left a trace of evidence. This room is a little different from when we were here before. It feels off.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing. Anyway, let's figure out the handcuffs. We should take care of that problem first. Okay. Well, best way to find stuff in a room is destroy all the things that you can, and then we'll find things that cannot be destroyed. Seems pretty simple to me. Alright. So these baskets of balls. The net. The net is fucked up. That's one thing. Alright, well, let's investigate whatever we can, I guess. Wait, what? Okay. I guess there's only the room, then. Okay. The shower room. We haven't got to go in here. Maybe one of the Monokumas is in here. This is the first time I've been in here. Oh, shit. Shower like a fucking prison shower. I get it. It's the shower room, but it feels less like the Ultimate Tennis Pros and more like the Ultimate Prisoners Lab.
Hey, so...
Do you think it was made that way on purpose? Did they remodel the shower just for that?
Okay.
Yeah, I think they did.
Ugh.
Jeez, Monokuma's got bad taste. Well, we already knew that. Okay. So my first question is, what can we destroy? And also, is there a Monokuma here? Which I'm not seeing one. Which is lame sauce. Alright, well, let's just start exploring. Sink. There's some scratches on there, by the way. This is a pretty big stone sink. You could fill it up with a lot of water. What's this? Scratches on the stone, like something was scraped against it. I don't know, like handcuffs? You're right. What made them? These scratch marks are clearly not natural. They must have been made by some kind of metal. That is interesting. Handcuffs. So he was handcuffed while he was in here. Okay. There they are, the handcuffs. Look, Kaito, handcuffs hanging on the wall. Oh, they look like the ones in the tank. Or wait, are they the same?
Because
I think so. Here, look.
remember.
See, one empty hook. The handcuffs we found must have been hung here. That means the culprit was definitely here. Sorry, I'm like mixing up voices. Doesn't matter. Scratched handcuffs, okay. Anything else to examine? Am I missing something here? I guess the window? This window, it has no vines or barbed wire or bars blocking it. Could it be? Oh! Does this one go out to the pool? There was that one window I could see from the pool area. This might be it. I'm gonna open it and check. Holy shit!
Just as I suspected.
Yep, this is definitely it.
The window you can see from the pool is the window to Ryoma's lab.
Interesting.
Third floor is high up, but if they aimed well, they could reach the pool.
Interesting. This is a very elaborate way to kill somebody.
But Monokuma said you can't go in the pool at nighttime, right?
If anyone violates the school regulation, a siren will blare. That means they threw him down and he was already dead. But he died from drowning. Did he drown in the sink in the fucking bathroom? Anyway. No one alive. He did say no one alive.
But you know,
Why do you say no one alive?
Is that alright?
I believe he was hinting that a dead person wouldn't be considered to be breaking the rules. Which means it is possible that a dead body was in the gym or the pool at nighttime.
you know,
So there's a chance Ryoma was carried to the gym after he was killed. But you know, there's no point carrying his body here if you can't even get in. I don't know if it's safe to say there's no point. Wait a sec, what's this? Huh?
hey, so
Look, there's weird scratches on the window frame. It's that rope, dude. That fucking rope.
You're right.
Yeah, it's as if something scraped against it. These marks are similar to the ones that were found in the gym window frame. I'm positive these marks weren't the result of opening and closing the window normally. This window frame is sturdy as well. The gym's window frame was the same way. It looks like it would hold, even with a lot of weight on it.
Shuichi,
Now you understand, right, Shuichi?
Huh?
What?
got it.
How amazing I am to have noticed such a super ultra important clue.
Kaito Momoto.
It's all in a day's work for
Luminary
Kaito
of the
Momota. Luminary of the Star. You know, he just said it, but fuck him. I mean, I found a pretty important clue too, but I won't say that. Anyway, marked window frame. Okay. We came here to confirm my suspicion about the handcuffs found in the tank, but we found even more important clues than I expected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab, there are too many points of concern to be mere coincidence. It must be important evidence.
Hey,
Seems like you figured something out. You seem more confident.
all right.
Alright then, on to the next place. There's no point staying here.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Where else do I need to go then? Huh. Oh wait,
Hey,
hold on.
so-
So, where should we go?
Whoa,
Oof. Oof. As he came out of the shower room, Kaito tripped and fell to the ground.
hold up.
The hell? Something caught my leg.
That's...
Ooh, that's new. That looks like a cable.
Ah,
Is this for the tennis net? Man, whoever left this here should have put it in the corner. Wait, the tennis net. I see. So that's why this room felt odd. I should investigate this detail. I noticed it also. I thought the reason I thought this room felt off is because of the net. It was definitely fine last time we were here. And Miu was here. Miu. Anyway, when I came here last time, the tennis net was up.
Okay.
But now the cable has been removed.
Huh?
So, like, someone took the cable off. Why would they do that? Question.
Hey.
Kaito, can you help me? I want to measure how long this cable is. No need. It's just about 50 feet long.
Huh?
What?
Ah.
Oh, I was in the tennis club in middle school, so I know how long the cable is. You were in the tennis club?
That's right.
That's why. Pissed me off so much that Ryoma was acting like that.
Hey.
Did you know Ryoma from before?
Ah.
I never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
You know.
I mean, these days, there's no one who's played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He was like a hero to every tennis kid.
Jeez.
And then once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. That pissed me off so much, I ended up being too hard on him.
Damn.
But regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do. So what's suspicious about the length of the cable? Something about it bother you?
No.
Nah, nothing specific. Just checking. So detectives get bothered by small details, huh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking a young wife. What is that analogy? What is that analogy? Anyway, tennis net cable. Interesting. I'm still not sure what they used it for, unless they were using it to help... Okay, wait. Maybe they used the tennis cable to drop Ryoma out into the pool, or down into the pool area, assumingly into the pool itself. And then yanked on that rope to get him out of the pool, and then used the other rope, the actual rope on the other side, to yank him into the gym. That's how I'm mathing it out anyways. They wouldn't have been able to do that at night though. But if they went through the window and didn't actually go in, but how would they have hoisted him up? I don't know. There's still a little bit more detail to how they hoisted him up specifically, but I think I have like the general idea of what happened. We just don't know who it was yet. Could have been several people at this point. Anyway, it looks like investigation time is over.
Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now?
I'm not tired of it, but there's not much else to investigate, brah.
Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see. But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event.
Indeed.
Kinda like searching the internet for that perfect porno video.
He's not wrong.
In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh? Anyway,
Search is not the best part. Best part is when you found that holy grail.
the class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard. See you later.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Shuichi.
Looks like it's time, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Hey, why do you look so worried now?
Don't worry about it.
You could do it. I believe in you. Believe in me?
Why?
Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I'm the
Idiots.
I believe in you because I want to. Do I need another reason other than that?
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but
I believe in you.
if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in.
Shuichi.
We're still young. I can't die before I've had my first drink or gone to space.
Let's do it.
If we're not going to get yourself in gear now, if you're not going to get yourself in gear now, then when? Now's all you got.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Kaito, I know.
Keep your chin up.
Yeah, that's the expression I want to see. Yeah, that's my sidekick. He's right. I just gotta do it. I have to believe in myself. I have to believe that I can do this. I'm gonna survive. We're gonna survive together.
That's it.
Maybe I don't really understand it. Maybe I don't have a reason. I don't want to live. I want to die with everyone else. No, I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. I can't die in a place like this. Never. Yeah. Deny your very existence until you remember why you wanted to die in the first place. Alright, well, you know what, guys? Perfect place to stop. This is where I stopped the last time we did an investigation. Because next time on Let's Play Danganronpa V3, it's going to be trial time. Which means time for twists and turns of epic proportions and minigames of funness and less voice acting from your boy Funk. Thank the fucking Lord. I definitely need it after this sesh. Man, These games are fun, man. I have too much fun when the death happens and then we gotta investigate it. Like, that's when the game really gets into it, man. This is exciting, and I have a lot of theories, obviously. Right now, I haven't really pinpointed who it is, but remember, my first guess was Kokichi at the beginning. It's still possible. I mean, there's a chance it could be any of the people who weren't in. I still think anybody who was with Gonta probably didn't do it. When I say with Gonta, meaning during the bug event, the bug appreciation event. Whoever was there for that, the original event, I feel like they're ruled out. Now, if I'm wrong, that's fine, but that's what I feel like. But if I stick to that, that rules out a couple people who I think could still be possible. So I'm curious to see if that holds. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe they'll end up being like one of those things where everybody who you think it could be gets ruled out because of their own reasons, and then you're stuck with everybody who you thought it wasn't originally. So we had something like that happen with it was the second case in the first game also. A lot of correlations here. And again, maybe suspecting my boy Kaito here might be a little too obvious as well, just because, again, I suspected Byakuya from Danganronpa 1 on the second case, and that ended up not being true. So same thing here probably, unless the real swerve is it is actually him, which would be even more interesting. I mean, he certainly gave a good motive. He hated Ryoma for the way he was acting. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know. He certainly is part of one of the suspects, so it could be. Got too many suspects to really say it's one specifically. So I like that. That's good. That means we can try to narrow it down as we go, and I'll be having fun narrowing it down in the next one when we do the trial. I'm done babbling here. Hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough so far. It's getting intriguing. Chapter 2 trials upon us. See you guys then. Peace out.